Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to discuss what is a prime number, a composite number and along with their programs. So let's get started. What is a prime number? A prime number is a number which is exactly two factors, that is 1 and the number itself. Now the question arises, what is a factor? Factors are the numbers by which the given number is exactly divisible. For example, the factors of 2 are 1 and 2 because on dividing 2 by 1, it leaves the remainder 0. Similarly, on dividing 2 by 2, it leaves the remainder as 0. Now, take another example, that is 4. The factors of 4 are 1, 2 and 4 because on dividing 4 by 1, 2 or 4, it will leave the remainder as 0. But if we divide 4 by 3, it won't leave the remainder as 0. It would give some decimal value as quotient. So 3 can't be regarded as a factor of 4. Now comes what is a composite number. A composite number is a number which has more than 2 factors. So in the given set of examples, we can say that 2 and 7 are the prime numbers because they are having exactly 2 factors, that is 1 and the number itself. And 4 and 12 are the composite numbers because they are having the factors as 1, 2, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12 which are more than 2. Now the thing which we should note is that 1 is neither a prime number nor a composite number, because a prime number has exactly 2 factors and composite number has more than 2 factors, and 1, the number 1 is having the factor as 1, that is it has only one factor which is 1 itself. So it can't be regarded as a prime number or a composite number. And the other thing which we should note is that factors of a number always exist between 1 and the number itself. Now we can see the examples which are listed. 2 is having the factors 1 and 2. That is the factors is lying between 1 and the number itself only. Let's take the example of 12. The factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. All the factors are lying between 1 and 12. It doesn't exceed 12. So this is the note which we should remember because it will help us while writing our loop, because the program for prime numbers and composite number will require a loop, a factor loop, which will always go from 1 to the number itself. So we are done with the theory part. Now we'll go with the program. For the program we need a notepad for the editor and a command prompt for execution of the program. So now let's start writing our program. First we'll write the import statement. Next comes a class. The class name should be a reasonable one because it's a prime number program. I am giving prime as a class name, and the class name should always start with the capital letter followed by a curly brace, then is the main function. This is the entry point for our program. Now comes the variable declaration. We will be declaring the variables over here itself so that we will not forget to declare any variable, and it will reduce the number of errors that we encounter while execution. These variables you will be understanding as soon as I proceed with the program. So now I need to declare the scanner class. Now we need to input the variable. But before this, we need to write an instruction for the end user. we are done with the instruction. So n is the number, n is actually the variable which will store the number which is entered by the user. So we understood the variable n. Now we'll proceed with the loop. Hope you understand what loop is this. This is a factor loop. Factor loop will always go from 1 to the number itself. So, and I is our loop variable. So now we need to check whether I, which is initially 1, is a factor of n or not. So for that we need to check whether on dividing n by I, it will leave the remainder as 0. And in computer, modulus is used to give us the remainder. N modulus I equal to 0. Then we can say that I is a factor of n. So we'll be incrementing the counter, which will store the number of factors which n has. So if this c is equal to 2 means it's a prime number. So we need to give accurate instructions over here that n is a prime number. Else we need to give an instruction n is not a prime number. Yeah, so we are done with the program. Yeah, so we are done with the program. So now we need to save our program. I already have a program naming prime, so I'll be saving it with prime1.java. So this the name with which we save our program should be the same as that of the class name. So I have already saved the program with prime1.java, but the name of the program is not matching with that of our class name. So we'll be changing the class name as prime1. So we are done with saving our program. So now comes the execution part. Yes. So first we need to change the drive, then we need to change to the respective folder in which we have saved our program. So now we need to compile our program. So we are done with the compilation. Yeah, so we are done with the compilation and it has resulted in no error. So we can proceed to run the program now. Yeah, so they are asking us enter a number. So let's enter 5. 5 is a prime number. Yes. So now let's take some bigger number. Let's take 1002. 1002 is not a prime number. 1002 is not a prime number. So fine, we are done. So now we'll proceed with the composite numbers. So for that we'll be changing just the class name to composite. And what is a composite number? Composite number has more than 2 factors. So if C will be greater than 2, then it will be a composite number. Now we'll be save as our program with a different name, that is composite. Yeah, so we are done with the composite number program also. The only thing we need to change is that the number of factors should be greater than 2, then only it can be regarded as a composite number. So this is the only thing which we need to change along with the class name. So now we need to execute our program. First we need to compile it. Yes, so we are done with the compilation. It has resulted in no error. So now we need to run our program. Now, so it is asking us to enter a number. So we'll be entering the same number 1002. It's a composite number. So now let's check it with 5. 5 is not a composite number. So as you all can see, these two programs are very much similar, and there's only a difference of one statement, that is C, which is storing the number of factors. If C is equal to 2, then it will be a prime number, otherwise it will be a composite number. Hope you all have understood the concept and the program. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe my channel, like my video and share it as much as you can. Bye.